Hello friends. Wednesday. Another Wednesday, another driving lesson, and another one of these driving vlogs. I'll get straight into it. So today we basically practiced on the quiet roads, residential areas at first, and then pretty quickly we actually ended up going on to the main roads, and I found myself being like less panicky in my heart rate, but then I was still like, I think I was a little bit more panicky this lesson because my driving instructor actually noticed that I was letting my foot off the clutch too fast. I was like sort of rushing with the gear changes, but I actually really did enjoy driving through different residential areas. He took me to some other ones, like other main roads, and I actually didn't really react to them. I was like, okay, cool. It was really him really saying a road is just a road. I think my brain has actually registered that a road is just a road, and just because you go into a different road doesn't mean that the rules change. The rules are the same concepts are the same thing. I feel like this lesson he was telling me less to go to second gear, which was good. I was doing it by myself and knowing when to go to second gear. He was still telling me though to go to third gear. I am a bit worried about like knowing how to go to third gear by myself, because obviously from first to second there's that really distinctive sound that the engine is straining, but I think that it's not as loud with going from gear 2 to gear 3. But we'll work on that. I still find the positioning of having to have your foot on the clutch and the brake really weird, like when you're turning and you're coming from like gear 3 and you need to downshift but your foot is still on the clutch. That is weird and strange to me, and I do not like it. My driving instructor is literally always telling me to keep my feet like still, both of them, and I just can't do it. I don't know if it's a dyslexia thing, but I literally can't do it. Speaking of that, there was also one time we were turning into a junction, and I was on the right hand side of the road, so I'd obviously positioned left off center, and for some reason my brain thought that there was a car there, and my brain thought I was going to go onto the left side, or no, the right side of the car, but like that I was meant to go into, I was going into the lane, the second lane that was near the car, not this on the same lane beside the car. That probably doesn't make any sense, but my brain was just like, we're not even going to fit through there. Well, obviously we're not going to fit through there because my car's not even meant to be passing through there. You're meant to be passing through the other lane. Like, I don't know what happened to my brain there. And my driving instructor's like, why did you stop? Why did you stop? And I was like, dyslexia moment, don't mind me. What else? There's also, I feel like I'm also getting really good at like reacting to stuff. So there was a bus in front of us, and so that had made the road quite small, and there was cars coming from in front of me, and it was clear that I wasn't going to be able to fit and go past the bus, and it also just wasn't safe. So I managed to stop in the middle of the road and just let the cars go like by me from the other side. And there was this car that was honking at me, and I was chilling. I said, you can honk. I mean, I think when you learn how to drive in London, you sort of get used to people honking at you, even though they know that you are a learner car. They just honk, and I was just like someone honked at me on my second lesson at the traffic lights. Like, I know this life. Like, you can honk at me, but there's actually nothing I can do. If there's cars coming on the opposite side of me, then I ain't gonna like go into the lane and crash into them. So I don't know, some people in this city are a bit crazy clearly, but I was really proud of myself that I handled that really good. And obviously traffic, getting good at stopping in traffic lights and putting up my handbrake and making just getting good at being quite reactive, which I'm quite good at. I'm quite proud of myself for, because I was very jumpy and oh my god, someone's on the road, and but I've been a bit more relaxed these past few lessons, and I think that is a good sign. What else? Yeah, I think I'm making good progress. It is nice. And it's actually nice to enjoy like driving and not be panicked all the time. Obviously I still have a long way to go, but I'm just happy to be a bit more relaxed, and you know, obviously I have stuff to work on, and you know, like just my changing of gears, taking my foot off the clutch. That I still feel I'm a bit scared of the accelerator. My driver instructor always says a thickness of a pound coin. I still don't really know what the fuck that means. But yeah, this was a good lesson. Yes, I was slightly panicked than last time, but I'm pretty proud of my lesson, and I quite enjoyed my lesson. So I'm looking forward to next week's one. I will be in the office for work for that, and I will be taking a lesson after. But as I promised to myself in the first vlog of this series, I would be consistent with my driving, and I'm holding myself to that, even if I go to the office before it. And you know, that was how it was in normal life, like you'd go to the office and then come to your driving lessons. So yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope if you had a driving lesson this week that it was just as satisfactory. So yeah, that's the end. See you next week. Bye.